This is the new Studio C.
Studio C is a collaborative arts center. Our studio and gallery are open to the public, and we basically use art to build inclusive and diverse communities. So we've recently relocated from the Art Central space into the historical and modernized Burns building, and it's an exciting time for us.
Studio C's newest exhibit is called Love is Semi-Blind. Each artist drew 2 different types of love out of a hat so there were no duplicates. Then the challenge was to create a piece using blind contouring, basically meaning no looking at the paper while drawing.
You're really trying to study the contour of the line, like what the eye sees as opposed to what the mind sees, because when we're looking down at a page, our mind tends to see things that your eyes are really not seeing. So what semi-blind line contour does is it forces you to actually look at the subject and to look at the curves of the subject, whether it's a person or a plant, and to really draw what is actually there.
Beginners and experienced artists in the group all took on the challenge of blind contouring.
Because that makes a person who draws really well draw like that one right there with the red. And people who haven't drawn much and are afraid, they end up doing something very similar, which is really exciting. And so it leveled the playing field so the show would be more cohesive.
Each person has their own skill level, each person has their own personality, and each person has their own background that they want to execute and take to their piece. So if they love watercolor, they'll do it in watercolor. If they love acrylic, they'll do it in acrylic. Or if they're someone who just wants to experiment, they'll just throw their mixed media out there. So I love how the different personalities of each artist comes out in their own work.
And I thought, what better way to understand the blind contouring method than seeing it firsthand. Well, which one looks more like me? It's hard to say, it's pretty close. You better come check out Love is Semi-Blind at Studio C until the end of August. For Go Calgary, I'm Lisa Wolansky.